soon.
Yo, it's the Daily Huddle, yeah, you know the name. Three stooges in the booth, bringing ruckus, bringing fame. Every weekday at noon, you know we bring that fire. Rob, Bill, and Ken in the squad, that's our empire. Yo, Rob's the fact checker, keeping it real. Dropping knowledge on the daily, that's the deal. Bill's ready to roast, got the rival in his sight. When he steps to the mic, you know he's ready to ignite. Ken spitting facts, man, he's sharp as a knife. Throwing hard truth bombs, this is real podcast life. John Dorn in the mix, he's like, fuck the Lions. Bringing all the heat, likes to see the anger rising. Daily Huddle, we hustle, bring the vibe every time. Rants and facts, laughter, everything in its prime. Live every weekday, man, we're here to grind. Noon Central Standard, come and free your mind. Eric brings the rants, off the chain like a beast, letting loose his thoughts, they just never cease. In the studio we gather like a family affair. Podcast kings, yeah, we rise and declare. Roasting rival fools, we setting the tone. The Three Stooges take your fears and turn them to stone. Facts over fiction, we keep it 100. Tearing down the myths while the laughs keep coming. Daily Huddle, we hustle, bring the vibe every time. Rants and facts, laughter, everything in its prime. Live every weekday, man, we're here to grind. Noon Central Standard, come and free your
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome to the Daily Huddle. We want to start this show off with offering prayers for the main host of this show, the man who runs a lot on this network here, Robert Bertana. He's in the hospital, so if any of our viewers can pray for him, it would be massively appreciated.
Prayers for my man Rob, dude. Hey, A-Dub, what's going on? And yeah, prayers for Rob, you know.
Yeah, get well soon, Rob.
Bill, Packer fan merch, you know. I doubt if it's going to come across the screen, but...
Are you sure about that?
Oh, there you go. All right, good deal. Well, there you go. Bill, Packer fans, merge, TikTok, do it.
Hey there, Fred. And we don't talk about soccer on this show, damn it.
Oh, man, come on.
You want soccer, you got to get your fill in the morning. That's it.
Come on, we can talk about soccer, dude.
No, we can't. We're on man hours right here. What is this soccer thing?
Right, you know.
Hey there, Vinny.
Dude, soccer's this thing that comes around every like, you know, it's like leap year.
It's funny because it's true.
It's like leap year. It comes around once every 4 years. We make a big fucking deal out of it.
And then nobody gives a shit.
And most of the time, America doesn't win shit from it. Most of the time, America's like out of it before anything even matters.
Mm-hmm.
And Rob's got some health issues he's dealing with, but he'll be back eventually.
Rob has some issues with the thing that goes up your ass. No.
What in the hell are you trying to wish on this poor man?
Foot up. No.
No foot up ass. We're not doing anything. No, Dave, we are not doing anything up asses. This is not the usual Illinois treatment.
No, you deserve a foot in the ass kind of deal. Not, You ain't never heard of that? No? Okay. Well, it's in the lyric of the song, dude. Trust me.
What was that, from 1800?
No, it was an NWA song, actually.
Screwing with you.
Anyway,
well, for some of the actual little bit of football news we have, Brandon Ayuk is absolutely trying to destroy any prospect he has in a career. We've seen him absolutely trashing to where it seemed like, hey, he's doing everything he can to get to the Commanders. Well, now that seems to be off the table because he's now sitting there talking shit about Jaden Daniels. Like, what is this guy trying to do? What are your guys' thoughts?
Well, what kind of talk about Jaden Daniels? Did he say that Jaden Daniels can't throw the ball for does he say that Jaden Daniels has a noodle arm? I mean,
he's saying some to the effect about his play. and with I think there was something along the lines of calling him a bitch or something like that. I don't remember exactly word for word, so I'm not going to quote it.
So wait, so
Mhm.
instead of going on the field, playing like shit, get taken up, and then go up and have a rant. Brandon Ayuk's doing it in the off season. No fucking no time to play a football game and then fucking rip off my equipment because I'm fucking psycho pissed and I'm like losing my stuff.
Well,
Brandon Ayuk's just doing it in the off season after he signed a 4-year, $100 million deal. What, like 2 years ago? Is he just going, "Oh, fuck this
well,
contract. I'm gonna piss
whatever.
all over it." I mean, come on,
Well,
dude.
whatever Ayuk does, my thing is he's already destroyed himself in many ways. His credibility in the
Absolutely.
NFL
But
is
you know
definitely
what?
shot.
If I think if he said anything about Daniels, it's probably not like confused with anything that's said about Caleb Williams, dude. I'm sure about that.
Mhm.
Hey man, now you're the guy
But
that said you'd fucking shave your head if fucking Kirk Cousins has more passing yards than fucking
but
Caleb.
as
I'm
far as
sorry.
anything special, as far as anything special in the NFL, like the only something I find that's happened recently today is you speak of the Commanders, they just signed a new cornerback in Rasul Douglas.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, I'm happy Rasul's career is continuing somewhere because I do like the guy. It's just, hey, he was too old for us. But if the Commanders
Yeah,
think they can
he's
get
current.
something out of him, I hope so.
Well, he's currently 30 years old and he's only signed for 1 year with the Commanders, 3.8 million.
Oh shit,
And
I hope
this
they can bring it out of him.
Football tournament.
and it's
I
Frank
love it.
and and to me it just sounds crazy. Like the Commanders just fell off last season because they signed so many old veterans, and I'm wondering, I mean, is this same move gonna bite them again? Like you bring in a lot of old guys, and some of them guys don't pan out accordingly because they're past their prime. I mean, that's
Hey,
what
what's
hurt the
up there,
command.
Eric?
Yeah, I'm
Eric,
just saying
where
that's
are
what.
you, buddy?
Sup, Eric? That's
We
what
need
hurt the
bud.
Commanders last year is too much reliability on old veterans.
Yep. And then you had
Well,
your starting quarterback get broken in half.
yeah. Well, see, that's the whole thing. I'm sorry, Jaden Daniels. No one. I don't say anything about his talent because I mean, obviously, guy's talented, dude, but he's too spindly to be a quarterback at this level. I'm sorry, dude. And dude, in college, you can get away with being 6 foot 190, 6 foot 195. Okay, that's fine in college. Once you get to the pros, that's not good enough anymore, dude. You have to have some kind of meat on your bones, otherwise you're gonna get broken.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you there, David. I thought he
Yeah,
should have packed on a decent amount of weight to at least be able to absorb some of it.
yeah. But the thing was like when the way his rookie season went for him, it was like it didn't matter as much because he was able to put together he was able to put together a good rookie season and won plenty of games and still managed to carry the Commanders further than they've been before in a long time.
Dude, dude, Drew Brees was 6 foot and was like appropriately weighted for being 6 foot. Okay, it's not like dude. Jaden Daniels is spindly. That's the
Yeah,
only way I can put it, dude. He's spindly.
yeah, he is definitely of a very thin frame,
Hmm.
and
Yeah,
he
Sorry that.
and I remember. Yeah, yeah. Of course, of course. I remember that same argument was made for Eagles receiver Devonta Smith when he came in the league. The guy was that kind of thin, thin, and at the height that he was, and he still managed to hold out to this day.
yeah, but at least Devonta Smith has shown that he can take that beating at that weight.
Yeah.
where Jaden Daniels, at least so far, shows that he can't. He needs to pack on at least some muscle.
No one's saying he's got to fucking. No one's saying he's got to come up to 215, 220, dude. But you can't be 195, dude. You got to at least come up to 205, 210, dude.
Yep.
At least.
Yeah.
At
Keep
least.
that same energy with Devonta Smith. But here's the thing. Going into this year now, Devonta Smith is going to have to be dependent on to be the new number one for the Eagles since A.J. Brown's gone.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how that works, dude. We'll see how that works when.
And man-hour, generally, I would agree with you, but he has such the extensive injury history in college too that it's the whole scope that's a little worrying.
He said the rookie receiver Lemon will be number one.
You never know, man. USC guy, dude.
I don't think Philly really drafted him to be the number one. If I'm in the front office for the Eagles, my thought process is I'm not forcing no rookie to be a number one for me just yet. If I got other guys that are fully established to take that role.
You're right, A-Dub. I'm just fucking around, dude. I have no doubt that Devontae Smith will be the number one wide receiver. It's just now that he's going to be the declared number one wide receiver, that's when you're going to see teams say, okay, well, we're going to fucking double you, or we're going to play like a ghost double on your wide receiver. Like we're going to double. Looks like we're going to double him, but then we're going to drop away from and. If your fucking quarterback, if Jalen Hurts isn't smart enough to figure it out, which I have questions about Jalen Hurts, but that's only me. So, and now what is this about Pete?
Now, Penix, I am definitely worried about him too. I'm worried about him more than I am Jaden Daniels because he is made out of freaking glass.
Penix, correct me if I'm wrong. But hasn't he had injuries in both of his knees?
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't it been ACL, MCL on both knees?
I'm not sure of the exact injuries for the knees, but I know he's had a couple of ACLs.
Sorry, ligament injuries like that. That's like, dude.
The Falcons had to be aware of that when they did draft Penix. Like. The kid had a lengthy injury history before Atlanta drafted him, so
they might
hurt like this shouldn't surprise anyone.
Yeah, they might want to look into the Carson Palmer surgery there that he got, where they replaced his ACL with a donor's Achilles tendon, and that seemed to hold up for him. But running is also a huge part of their game, where it wasn't with what the hell is his name I just said there. The old Cincy quarterback.
Palmer.
Yes, Palmer. Thank you. Freaking brain farted there. Hey, we got a rock.
Going on, guys?
Oh, not too much. Just sitting here talking about your tiny little wide receiver.
Rock.
Tiny little wide receiver.
Hold on.
Talking about my number one, Devontae Smith?
Yeah.
Rock. We did mention that, we're curious about how well is he going to hold up that spot now, as far as him being the number one with AJ Brown.
That is going to be an interesting topic. I mean, we're wondering, but he did a great job in college as the number one. We'll find out if he could do the same thing in the pros. I mean,
hey, Brock, if he gets if he's good enough to get double teamed, say he's he breaks out, has a fucking great year, he's getting double teamed half the time. Who are you throwing to besides him, dude?
They have 500 receivers on that roster.
I know they have like 900.
I was about to say, Dave, I mean, shit, dude, we got fucking Mikel Lemon, who's coming out the slot. We got fucking, we got Hollywood Brown, who's out there. We got Quez Watkins, who came back from Pittsburgh.
If you want me to
go down the entire list of 13 wide receivers that we have, I could.
Rock,
don't forget.
I mean, because I do have 13 wide receivers.
I'm not trying to be a Rock. I just don't know, honestly.
Yeah, and I
I'm
was
being
gonna say,
honest with
don't
you, dude.
forget,
I got like 13
don't
wide receivers, Dave. I got a lot of wide receivers,
yeah,
bro.
don't forget we traded him to Dontavian Wicks too.
Yeah, and
Yep.
exactly. Thank you. I forgot about Wicks. Thank you. I forgot all about Wicks.
Yeah, if you can teach
I
him
mean,
how
we
to
got
catch,
him
he'll be
too.
a hell of a receiver. But you got to teach him how to catch first.
I mean, you guys taught me or told me that he's a good separation guy. But yeah, I mean, if we
Beautiful.
can get him some good hands, if we
Well,
can get him some good hands, look out.
oh, the problem is this guy likes to spend his off-season finger banging Medusa, so he ends up with stone hands.
No, I don't need to hear
I'll
that.
take.
Sounds like he's
But
more like
yeah,
the
hold on,
Cowboys
hold
after
on.
the fucking Eagles.
Ken,
But
you
then Rock, another
I mean,
thing you
shit.
said,
wanting to date
but
Medusa.
then the other conversation we had pertaining to Devonta Smith is how we would compare him to Jaden Daniels about him being a very skinny, slim guy when y'all drafted him at the time. The only difference is
I mean,
he has more endurance than Jaden Daniels. Like we're saying, Jaden Daniels was just too skinny of a player when he got drafted. Like he should have put on more meat on his bones when he got started.
from what I understand, Smith did go out and add some weight because he knows he's going to be the number one this year. How much did he add? I don't know, but the kid knows he's going to be the number one this year. He knows he's going to be.
I don't know about that one, dude. I
Yeah.
mean, didn't Bo Nix
Excuse me,
play?
Dave. What did you say in the beginning?
Didn't Bo Nix play for a couple years before he like tragically broke his ankle by sitting down or some bullshit?
So yeah. David was just responding to a comment made earlier. Somebody said Bo Nix was more broken than Jaden Daniels. Somebody said.
Yeah, I think that was Manauer's trolling ass. Yeah, there it is, right there. Bo Nix is more broken than Jaden Daniels. How do you figure there, Manauer?
Well, to be fair, Bo Nix's ankle is still is about a fucking 90-degree angle.
Well, you know what? Hey, no one said, dude. You know what? They said that sooner or later his ankle was gonna break. So it's not like it was a football injury. It's more like a God injury, dude.
What was this Mike guy that was commenting here?
Daniels, you're on fucking drugs, dude.
He said
Go smoke some
Bo
more.
Nix is better than Caleb and Jaden Daniels.
Go smoke some more, and I'll tell you what. I know you're not smoking marijuana because marijuana doesn't make you say stupid shit like that, dude.
I don't know. I've had some buddies say some real stupid shit, man. And all the quarterbacks out of that class, it's way too soon.
Don't be blaming saying stupid shit on marijuana. It gets too much of a bad break as it is.
I know some super smart motherfuckers that'll sit there and say some of the most retarded as shit after they have smoked a good amount of weed. So
you heard what I'm saying.
That's because they don't smoke it much. That's why.
You heard
That's
what I'm saying.
because they don't smoke it much.
Trust me, I've been around a pothead.
To us regular potheads, like me and Dave.
You know what the funny thing about this is?
Like
what the funny thing about this is? As we're sitting around talking about spindly quarterbacks and injuries, meanwhile, my quarterback that we drafted 2 years ago has started every fucking game and hasn't missed one. Despite being stacked 68
So what kind of
times,
cookie would you like, sir? Chips Ahoy or fucking peanut butter?
Despite being stacked 68 motherfucking times this fucking rookie.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
And for your information, I want double chocolate.
And that's because of the nuts.
For your information, I want double chocolate chip cookies, and one of them has to be white chocolate, or I'm kicking your fucking ass.
He says that one of them has to be white chocolate.
Well,
that's funny. Dude.
Well, Rock.
That's funny.
Well, Rock, we had a comment from Vinny. I'm sure you'll like the comment that Vinny put up before. He said, Saquon Barkley is likely to bounce back and have a better year because the Madden curve's been lifted this year.
Well, I think he's going to have a better year personally because of the offensive coordinator. I think everybody likes him. I mean, I've looked into it. Barkley loves the offensive game plan that we got out there. Bart seems to like it. Everybody seems to be on the same page, so we'll see what happens.
And to answer somebody else's question,
Yeah,
Caleb
got it.
Williams is on the cover now.
Okay, sure he did.
He threw a hell of a lot of interceptions in the playoffs.
He's thrown one more interception than fucking Jordan Love has in 7 years, dude.
Yeah, yeah. You want to know what the huge difference is? Is that Jordan Love only had a couple of years.
Second year. That's the whole difference, dude.
Yeah, the whole difference is your quarterback put up the same amount of interceptions in 1 year that our quarterback did in 3.
The other huge, gigantic fucking difference is Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams have been together 1 year, and Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur have been together 4 years, dude.
So what you're trying to say is Caleb and Ben Johnson are a 1 year wonder? I can totally agree with you on that, David. They're the Commanders 2.0.
Yep, I know. I hear you, Kenny. I hear you.
Well, I'm glad you finally seen the light.
I don't know if he's seen the light, but he's starting to see what Caleb is.
Rock, why don't you give us your thoughts on Caleb? We haven't heard them.
I'm going to tell you the truth. I didn't think he was all that when he was, doing his last year at USC. Especially when he played in that Notre Dame game and you see him crying to his mama. I'm like, what the fuck is that shit?
Because it cost
you know what I mean? And everybody's like, well, he's just an emotional guy. It's like, no,
Rock,
bullshit.
Rock, I'll tell you what that shit was, dude. If Caleb Williams and USC win that game, they go to a fucking $35 million fucking bowl game for their university. Instead, they went to a fucking mid-exemption bowl game, which only meant $12 million for the university.
Yeah, I bet you that's what he was crying on his mom about. We're only going to get a $12 million bowl game, Bob.
Dude.
What the fuck?
Exactly what he's crying about, dude. I mean, you want to be stupid,
funny,
but you want to sound like you're like being smart and shit.
No.
You're dumb. You don't know what you're talking.
He was crying over the fact that he realized that Notre Dame knew exactly what he was doing throughout the entire second half.
Sure thing.
Well, didn't you watch the same game I did? Because he threw fucking 3 or 4 interceptions, dude.
Hey, Rock, you know what? Caleb threw for 504 yards last year, despite throwing for percentage.
What's up, man? How you doing, guys?
Yinzer!
I think you might want to jump off because you got an echo going on.
Oh yeah, I got my fan.
Man,
there we go.
There we go. No more.
Now I got to sweat. Can you hear it now?
No.
No, gone, dude.
Now I got to sweat my ass off.
Man, what a.
I'm good. No more echo.
Yep. You're golden.
You're sweating for the all of you.
All right, cool. Okay, so you think I should go for my modeling career now? All right, cool. I'm going full spread.
Oh God.
I'm just kidding.
Uh-oh.
I'm joking.
Okay. Well, since you're on here, Yenzer, you want to give any thoughts to what the Celtics did yourself right now?
What was that?
Just like to hear your thoughts on the matter we were speaking of. If you heard any of it.
No, I just joined. What were you talking about?
Okay, first off, is Jaden Daniels too spindly to play quarterback at this level?
Too spindly?
What
like
do you mean by spindly?
Too thin and frail.
Too spindly.
What he means is he too skinny to play the position?
Oh, okay.
Is Jaden Daniels too skinny to play quarterback at this level?
What's he weigh?
Like under 200?
Yeah, he's 195-ish, I think. He's somewhere in the 190s.
Somewhere in there.
For his height, he's real skinny for his height.
Gentlemen, what was Michael Vick's weight? Wasn't that right around the same weight?
Michael Vick was
Michael Vick was north of 200.
He was 200 even, I think.
Yeah. Either he was north.
And what the fuck is 5 pounds?
Right at
5 pounds ain't shit.
It does matter in how much abuse that your body can take.
What made Michael Vick so better was because he was shorter, so he was more stockier.
Jaden
Daniels appears to be more taller and more slender.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Vick was also a
Okay, I
running
can take
quarterback.
that point.
I
That's a
mean,
good
he has
point.
nothing to. Jaden Daniels is not even close to fucking Michael Vick. It's a terrible. It's a terrible comparison.
I won't say he's
Right.
like under. He's sure he's underweight, right? But being underweight that can be easily fixed. You know, just put some weight on. But
Well, yeah,
That's what I'm trying
that's
to
what he said.
get
But
across.
that's what we said. But he came back after injury at the same weight.
Do you
That's why.
think he came back too
That's
early?
why. That's why he got injured yet again.
I think that's why he got hurt. You know what I mean? Because he came back too early.
he's light in
Vick
the
was
ass. That's
5'10"
why he
or
got
5.
hurt.
Dude, Vick was 5'10" or 5'11". I give
Well,
you that, dude. But Vick was a rushing quarterback. Vick was nothing like Jake Daniels, dude. Nothing.
if you're gonna have that type of play style and be that skinny, then maybe
Yeah,
you should just add
you're
on
you're
some
you're,
muscle or
invi-
some weight.
you're inviting. You're inviting.
But is he too skinny to play the position? No, and not in today's game. Today's game is all about
What
the.
about Davey O'Brien? That was only 5'7".
Who?
Who?
Yeah, and Vic's
Yeah,
listed height was 6 foot.
What about Xavier O'Brien? No one seems
Davey
to
O'Brien,
remember who the fuck
5.7.
Xavier O'Brien is, dude.
5.7.
How small is Jaden Daniels in
Bryce
weight?
Young, that's another one. Bryce Young's a munchkin too, dude. That don't weigh nothing.
Doug
It
Flutie,
looks
what
like,
do you weigh?
it looks like it looks like if you hit them the wrong fucking way, they're gonna break in half, dude.
Jaden Daniels.
What the fuck? Wait a minute. Leave this here. I can't. Don't want to hear excuses about being hot.
They have Jaden Daniels
Wait.
listed at 210 pounds.
Oh, come on, man. Come on now. I didn't. First of all, it wasn't the Israelites. Look up your fucking Bible. It was the Palestinians.
Well, yeah, I see. Yeah, I've seen that. Currently Jane Daniels 6'4", 210.
215. The fuck out of here. Daniels is 215, dude.
Must have a big fat ass or something.
Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like 215. 6'4".
I think that might be one of the cases where we had like John Randall putting the chain on.
That's so good. I hope you guys are writing those down, man. Mind you, guy beat twice already in his career.
And to think Devonta, and then currently Devonta Smith is much lighter than that.
No, his frame is little. That's the problem with Jaden. His frame is little. He has to pack more muscle on to look bigger.
Yeah, where Devonta Smith has at least shown that he can take that punishment at the weight he's at, where Jaden Daniels hasn't so far.
Yeah, like Devonta Smith is 6 foot and $170.
I can't get it right. It didn't stick. Half the letters didn't stick when I ironed it on. So they're.
We're gonna mute White there for a minute.
Yeah, didn't know what that was.
How was everybody's 4th of July? Everybody blow their fingers off?
No,
I got 3 yet.
I'm still attached. And White, once you're back, just hop back on camera, and I'll unmute you.
Yeah, 4th of July definitely was a day to experience. I'll tell you that.
Isn't it, man? Or the guy has all the hot dogs in his mouth. I haven't seen that in the comments there.
Gee, Ross. I know you get wild out there in Wisconsin, but I didn't think it was like that.
That's freaky.
Yeah. Sorry, I got exit only.
Not enough moonshine in the world for that?
Nope.
What the hell is going on?
What's up, A-Dub?
This talk that we have about certain players and their weight just makes me think, what would you think should be the proper way for any NFL player to have when it comes to playing a certain position, would you think?
Well, it depends on how tall they are and everything, too, you know?
Yeah, I'd say outside of like a punt returner or something like that, I want the baseline at 200.
Center, I want like 400 pounds.
Center, I want right around 3.
Yeah. 3 something.
If not north of that a little bit. And yes, Fred, it was definitely some goodbye horses playing in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Man-Hour's been up there visiting you and drugging you, I guess. You might need to get yourself a fence there, Dorn.
Yeah, my dogs will take care of the light work for me. There's a pig farm right down the road too.
There you go,
College at
David.
linebacker, they wanted us at 225.
I was gonna say that I like that for a linebacker.
And
That should be
muscle mass
at the very least 225, dude.
It all depends on how much muscle mass and everything else, you know.
Yep.
How much fat they got on them and shit like that. It all depends on fucking
how
small you are and.
When I think about that, wasn't Ricky Scott fucking from the Saints, the dude that played fucking linebacker? Wasn't he like 5'10", like 230, 235?
Look at some of these basketball players, how tall they are and how skinny they are. You know, you think they're last in football?
Got hit
I was gonna say there's ain't no way that would work for football. In basketball, at least it's relatively a non-contact sport.
I mean,
in football, you get frames like that, somebody's gonna get hurt.
But you think about that, like look, JMO, he doesn't have a big frame. Look at so is Justice Jefferson. He's kind of skinny kind of guy.
Okay, you said JMO. JMO's been injured half his career, dude.
But not really from the hits, though.
Well,
more tears and stuff like that.
It doesn't matter. He's been injured, dude.
I could see more if it was the hits with that one.
Yeah.
But even then, I kind of get what John Dorn's saying is that those tendons are having to do a lot of extra work.
Yeah.
Oh my God! No, he doesn't, dude. What do you think he plays?
He said LeBron James gets hammered all the time.
Hey, can I ask you guys a non-football question?
Maybe.
Sure.
Wait a minute. Hey, you know what? As long as it doesn't have to do with soccer.
White is a cross-dresser. Yes.
As long as it doesn't have to do with soccer, yes, you can ask us a non-football.
No, it has nothing to do with soccer. What do you think Boston's thinking by trading us Jalen Brown for Paul George?
They want to sell the franchise and rebuild.
Well, they already sold the franchise to this new investor last year.
Hey, Brock, since we're on this subject, do you want LeBron James in Philadelphia?
Well,
I don't know.
Somebody asked me that yesterday. I said, look, if he's coming here on a league minimum of $3.9 million,
there's no way in hell he's going to sign. Dude, there's no way in hell he's going to sign anywhere for $3.9 million. I fucking guarantee it.
Well, if he don't want to take the league minimum, then he can take his ass to Cleveland. I don't give a shit.
Is he more like
this is a young squad we got now.
I mean, seriously, dude.
From what I understand, though, he told everybody he would take the league minimum.
Dude, he still thinks he's worth $50 million, dude.
Well, I've heard that too, but I mean, at the same time, I looked it up, and he told somebody he would take the league minimum, and the league minimum's 3.9, Dave. So dude, I'm just saying, if he takes the league minimum, why not?
I don't think LeBron would even take the mid-level exemption, dude.
Well, hey,
now
if you're speaking about LeBron, as you're speaking about LeBron, there are two things you could be sure about that stand out for him as far as the here and now. Number one, wherever LeBron James is going, he's on a mission to win himself another ring. And number two, whichever team picks him up, better be more than okay with bringing his son with him.
Well, now here's the fun thing for
you, because you could be sure Bronny James is going to go wherever his dad goes.
Here's the fun thing, bro. Bronny signed a 2-year deal to stay in Las Vegas before his old man left. So
Los Angeles.
he's staying in Los Angeles. He's not going anywhere. He's contractually tied to the Lakers. Now, what you're proposing with LeBron, the only thing about LeBron and oh yeah, 41 years old, blah blah blah. He plays, he's great, yeah, yada yada yada.
Kobe
LeBron,
isn't a top
LeBron,
10 player.
LeBron isn't the peak that dude. LeBron isn't the peak that's going to get you a ring anymore, and hasn't been for quite some time.
Why?
LeBron doesn't play. LeBron plays 65 games a year. Dude, he's not that guy anymore. Even with the load management.
It's like,
Yes, it's fantastic that he's 41, but you know the Lakers turned around and said, you know what, LeBron, we're done, man. We're finished. We're gonna sign Luka to a big money deal, which they did. We're gonna sign Austin Reeves to a big money deal, which they did. Fucking see you later, LeBron.
And now the Lakers are focusing on building a team around Luka.
Yeah.
What do you think of Stephen A's comments about three white boys leading the Lakers? He said that shit can't happen. And now everybody's in uproar because they're calling it racist.
That's what's going to happen, dude. What's interesting about this? I was talking to somebody about it because my big thing with Luka Doncic is he doesn't play fucking defense for shit. Yes, he's a great offensive.
He don't play defense.
Oh my god, he's a fucking completely out of this world offensive scorer, and he's slow. He's slow. He looks like Larry Bird slow, but he can ball. He can flat ball. Hey, go Pack go! I think LeBron should have retired when he beat Cleveland in 16. Or when he beat the Warriors.
That's true. Man, that's true. Bears don't play defense. That's true.
Bears don't play defense.
That's why they were ranked 29th, dude. Tell me something I don't know, man. Now, are you acting like I'm fucking don't know that the Bears didn't play any fucking defense last year? Jesus Christ, dude. Like fucking, oh my God. Turnovers didn't completely save our ass.
They pretty much did.
Yeah.
Now, maybe the next topic for discussion should be: does Ben Johnson know what defense is?
Allen does. He's the coach.
Well, I guess going into this year, we're gonna see if the defense is fixed.
Yeah, because they like last year.
Of course, if anybody says anything about racking up turnovers, it's one way to mask you giving up a lot of yards in mass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Michael Jordan knew when to leave. But then again, Michael Jordan did what he needed to in a shorter time period. You're never, dude, it's going to take a hell of a fucking team to win 3 years in a row. And then to do it twice in separate occasions.
Don't forget, Jordan.
Hard to do.
Jordan attempted to try winning another one again when he came back as a member of the Wizards.
No, he didn't. The whole thing with the Wizards was the Wizards fucking shit happened right after 9/11. He played a whole season for free.
Okay, but I'm assuming if he's playing, he's still going to try and win a championship.
Well, he's still going to try to win, dude. The funny thing about that season with the Wizards, dude, Jordan was 40 or 41 years old, dude, and he had tendonitis so bad that he could barely fucking walk. Yet he practiced every fucking day and played every fucking game. They don't have that anymore. Like I said, LeBron plays 65 games a year. And Jordan laid it out perfect once in an interview once, dude. And he said, dude, back in my time, dude, fans didn't go to fucking games all the time, dude. You had the fan that sits up in the fucking 50th row, dude. He might see one fucking game a year, and it's this year that fucking I'm gonna come to his town, and I'm gonna fucking play basketball. I'm gonna make sure that guy leaves this fucking game, and he's happy, and he watched fucking a great game because I played kick ass. Meanwhile, LeBron says, "Oh, I stubbed my toe walking out of the bathroom. Oh, I'm gonna be out for a week. Oh God." Oh, hey man. Oh, LeBron's not playing.
He said they had to lose. Jordan's team had to lose because Jordan was gambling on every game he played.
Yeah, okay, dude. Sure he was.
I'm pretty sure I remember there being some type of scandal about Jordan and gambling.
There was a
There
scandal
was.
about Jordan and gambling because fucking the NBA thought that Jordan fucking spent too much money in the casinos for one thing, and then because it popped up that he owed some guy $40,000.
Yeah,
Well, guess
yeah,
what?
sure.
What?
Yeah,
In that year that scandal came out, Jordan made like $75 million fucking dollars. It didn't fucking hurt Jordan whatsoever.
Okay, what were you gonna
and
say, A-Dub?
about this statement Man Hour made, MJ was not great until Scotty came along. Sure,
Fuck out of here!
Jordan
Shut
made.
up.
Hey, let
Sure.
A-Dub
Well,
finish.
I was gonna
Oh
say
man,
you're right. You're right. Jordan didn't win rings until Scotty came along, but who's to say Scottie Pippen didn't need Jordan himself throughout his career? Because if Pippen was that valuable to him as you say he is, Pippen should have been able to win a ring himself without Jordan.
Wait a minute. You know what? I hear this argument all the fucking time. Okay, people act like Scottie Pippen in the '91 in the championship years. You act like that Scottie Pippen was the Scottie Pippen the Bulls drafted. It wasn't. The 1987 Scottie Pippen wasn't the 1991 Scottie Pippen. He wasn't even close. If he
All right, but Vinny brings up.
if Pippen didn't have Jordan, Pippen wouldn't be the Pippen we know right now.
Okay, well, Vinny brings up a hell of a question here. Who do you
Biggest
think the
X
biggest
factor
X
in each
Factor
player.
player is going to be from each NFL North team?
Who wants to go first on that one? Ken, why don't we throw it to you, dude?
Well, why don't we start with the Bears here, and we'll let
Why
you
don't we
go.
start with the Bears? Okay, the biggest X factor in Chicago is Caleb Williams, without doubt. Caleb Williams, without doubt. If Caleb Williams gets to league average, which is what, 63, 64%?
Yeah, right around there.
Yeah, it's gonna be done.
Yinzer, who do you think the biggest X Factor on the Bears is?
I'm gonna have to go with the quarterback, Caleb Williams.
A-Dub?
Manunga too. I like Manunga.
Monongai should have a huge season.
A-Dub, who do you think the biggest X
Well,
Factor for the Bears is?
I like to go on defense and say it just might be one of their safeties that they drafted. Like I'm looking at players in the secondary to be an X factor for the Bears. Like after last season, they did a lot of changes in their secondary, and I think much of the season does hinge on how better they're going to look defensively. Sure, Caleb Williams will be an X factor offensively, but one's got to think how much better will the defense be for the Bears in terms of that being a factor for them this season too.
Yep, fuck yeah.
It's interesting because they got Devin Bush now, and I like to see how he is without Myles Garrett.
Dude, and we also signed Kobe Bryant from Seattle.
Mhm.
Yeah, and as for me, I kind of got to agree with Yinzer here of it being Manungai. That, yes, a lot of it's going to hinge on Caleb too, but I think that run game is going to be massively important for the success of the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, and he did mention for each NFC North team.
Mm-hmm.
We said that for the Bears, but if
Yeah,
I
well,
transition to, sorry,
Yeah, I was going to say we'll hit up the Packers next. We're going to go in division order of last season's winners. And A-Dub, we might as well start with you. Who's
For
your X
Green
factor
Bay,
for the Packers? Yep.
for Green Bay, I'm gonna have to think as far as to say my X factor for Green Bay. Personally, I think it may as well be I got a lot of names in mind, but one I gotta think of is it has to be Christian Watson for me. As much as I want to say Jordan Love, I gotta go Christian Watson. Needs to be the X factor for Green Bay. Prove
Yep.
yourself to be worth the contract we're giving you and be that wide receiver one that we hope you can be.
Yeah, and A-Dub, I 100% agree with you there. But Yenzer, who's your X factor for Green Bay?
Green Bay would definitely have to be Christian Watson if he could stay healthy. He's gonna have a lot of injury
Hmm.
problems. And
Forgot to mention that too.
I'll add a bonus one. Matthew Golden, he has to step up this year. This is his year to show something.
All right, there, Wyatt. Who do you got?
Man, see, I want to say Jordan Love, but I don't think Jordan Love's the issue. I want to say Matt LaFleur, but Matt LaFleur doesn't play on the field. Probably some positions in your defense, probably your secondary, dude.
One of our here, we'll give you Cisse, that rookie corner. See if he can come into fruition like you're hearing in OTAs, that could very well help decide it.
Actually, from I like a lot of things that I've been hearing in OTAs from a lot of fucking teams, dude. Except for like Detroit, I mean, because Detroit. Oh, and Minnesota, because
Said being
What
we're being safe on the X factor. He's got to be someone that we can
I
see
was
be
gonna
our
say,
star receiver,
I went for Manon guy with mine.
God,
right?
I'm sorry. God, I'm sorry. I don't know. Man,
Eh,
And I didn't mention a star receiver because Watson has not been a star receiver,
who's
I would argue that he's been a
who
star, but not a
who
superstar.
who Van Ness.
Yep.
Van Ness.
Van Ness is
Right.
another.
That's who needs to have. That's who needs to turn it around. He needs to turn. He needs to show that the whole Iowa hype, where
or better yet, he has
I was so good I had to come off the bench. Well, now I don't have to come off the bench. I can be the number one. I think he's got to prove that, and I think if he does, it's going to benefit Green Bay tremendously, especially with Micah's supposed.
I will agree with that as far as the part of
Especially with
Van Ness has to show himself worth that first round pick we used on him. And with
especially
Michael
with
Parsons missing time, he'll have to show up for us.
especially with missing Micah Parsons for what's expected to be at least 4 games.
Yeah. All right. Now for the Vikings, I'm going to go out and say their X factor isn't even a fucking player. It's going to be their medical staff. If they can find a way to keep one quarterback healthy enough for most of the fucking season, shit, I'm not even saying for the whole season. Give me most of the fucking season. That will determine exactly where the hell they're going.
Fuck yeah! If they can go 6-1 with a quarterback, dude, the medical staff gotta be great. I was thinking about.
Well, for me, the Vikings X factor has to be on their defense as far as I'd say it's either going to be Caleb Downs or Dominic Orange as far as the defenders that they picked up that they drafted, especially when it came to the run game being a weakness for the Vikings defensively. If they can fix that, they'll be okay.
Yinzer, what do you got?
I think their X factor should be the Lord Jesus Christ himself, because I don't think that team is a basement dweller. Maybe I should go to church and give him some holy water and sprinkle it on the training staff to keep the players healthy.
Jordan Addison, can he stay clean?
I'm gonna go Justin Jefferson. It has to be Jefferson to be the X factor.
Man Hour's rules say you have to mention somebody who isn't a star receiver, and you just mentioned one in JJ.
Okay. I gotta mention. Does it matter if it's offense or defense?
Nope.
No, it doesn't
Nope,
matter. And that
doesn't
whole
matter.
thing about plugging in head, it can't be a star receiver.
Okay. They got rid of that edge
About it.
rusher.
No one about it. No
I'm
one
gonna go.
about it.
I'm gonna go running back. Jordan Mason.
Yeah, and Manauer agrees with you. I do got to say I like Jordan Mason myself.
But I don't think that team's gonna do. I think that team will actually do better with JJ McCarthy. Call me crazy. You know.
I think you're crazy.
You are
You know,
insane.
Go Paco said the same.
You are
Yo, Go
insane.
Paco, you said somebody I would have thought of, Kyler
Come on,
Murray,
man.
because
Kyler Murray is not that good. You know.
I think in this offense he can be dangerous if they can keep him healthy.
Oh yeah, because the quarterback whisperer, not.
hey,
Yeah,
yeah, Man Hour gave his for the Lions being Sam Laporta.
Yeah, no, my X factor for the Lions is going to be every member of their offensive line that isn't named Penei Sewell.
I'm gonna go with Terry Arnold's lawyer. I'm just kidding. I can't name a star, right?
Nope.
All right.
Not a superstar.
Who said that?
You know,
Man
I'm gonna
hour,
go.
fuck it, we'll play by that.
You know, it pays me to say it. I'm gonna go with coleslaw.
You could be right. You could be right. If he does actually develop more as a receiver, that could make that offense very dangerous.
What do you say about Sky Moore?
That
He said if he
Sky,
can get 6 punt returns this season, that will be an X factor.
So where are we at?
Lions. Who's your X factor for the Lions, Dave?
Penei Sewell.
Well,
Does the switch back to left tackle? You know, what if he gets injured this year? You know what? Everybody's gonna blame. Everybody's gonna move to left tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Penei Sewell. Oh, he shouldn't have fucking moved out of his all-pro position. He's been an all-pro there for 10 fucking years now, and they're gonna have a point.
Well, you did see him take a little bit of a step back last year as a right tackle. He wasn't that super dominating force that we're all used to. Now, granted, I'm not saying he was bad or even average. He was still well above average, but he wasn't that dominant road grader that we've seen all these years.
Well, he's playing in the same Ben Johnson offense, even though Ben Johnson's not there anymore.
I like Malcolm Rodriguez. I think he's a good linebacker.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll say for the Lions, their X factor has to be perhaps DJ One on the edge rusher opposite of Aiden Hutchinson, because I think there have been plenty of years we've been on the Lions case about what edge rusher do they have playing opposite of Aiden Hutchinson that could take some weight off of his shoulders and be an X factor out there again in the backfield. And I'm thinking it's going to be very important for them to make sure they have that part too, especially. Okay, I'm saying the edge rusher position is going to be just as important for the Lions.
Why does everybody keep saying
especially
that? Max Crosby to Detroit.
Because because what it was like 3 years ago, Max Crosby had said that if he wasn't playing for the Raiders, that he'd like to play for the Lions, and that's all where that came from.
Just because of what he said, like
yeah, him making that one statement.
He also said he wanted to play for Baltimore.
You know what's funny about?
He said, "Ask the Lions fans."
You know what's funny about Max Crosby? Max Crosby, they tried to trade Max Crosby, they couldn't, and then the Raiders reconfirmed. And then the Raiders reconfirmed and said, "You know what? We're going to keep you, Max."
Mm-hmm.
And Max says, "Yeah, fuck yeah, you're going to keep me because I'm not going to fucking allow myself to be traded again."
Mm-hmm. And hey, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Hey, happy birthday!
But
you know what? I think Max Crosby is a jag-off.
But to finish what I was going to say, I mentioned the pass rush for the Lions will be every bit as important now since their secondary is going to come in this season being a bit suspect now. I mean,
Oh yeah.
your top two safeties are down with injuries. One of them possibly not coming back, and then the cornerback room is going to be every bit as bad. So that pass rush is definitely going to be very important for Detroit.
You know what's
Well,
gonna. You know
then
what's
that
gonna
leads
be,
right
you
into
know what's gonna,
Vinny's. That
you know,
leads right into Vinny's question here: is Clowney going to end up going to Detroit? Because we've seen almost all of the NFC North teams get linked to him. I just haven't seen with the Vikings yet. I know the Packers have. I've even heard that the Bears have been linked to him.
is
Jadeveon Clowney.
Mm-hmm.
is Jadeveon Clowney? Does he have grit?
No, but he does have grits, so that should count.
Does he know how to grit?
Great.
Had cheerleader Dan Campbell.
Oh man,
No, dude.
Yeah, in
go
Man Hour,
back
I
and
have been
comment.
hearing that too. Okay,
Yeah,
what
go
were you
back and
saying, Adam?
comment. I think Van Howard might have said something I agree with. Let me
Grit.
see. Defense was always suspect. Glenn just got lucky. You mean Aaron Glenn got lucky as a DC for the Lions?
Grit.
I
What was the other one word fucking the other one word fucking deal that they used to run?
It wasn't another one-word deal. It was what happened to Dan Campbell's teeth. It was biting kneecaps.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh boy.
Isn't it like pride or something?
Something like
Right.
that.
Well, now
It is their slogan, one pride.
yeah, imaginary stadium.
I like maybe a few Lion fans I can tolerate, and there's two I actually like.
Well,
Nah, I'm gonna leave it at
there's
that.
a couple of comment on the show that I can.
Like Fred's Cole, Strilla, and Jeremy. The rest of them can go fuck themselves.
Oh, yeah.
And Brent was cool.
I used to feel that way
Oh
about
yeah.
Packer fans, but apparently I don't feel that way about a bunch of Packer fans that are on here.
Glad
My co-host.
I could ruin that outlook for you, David.
Dan Campbell's too busy to go for it on fourth down. Dan Campbell actually, remember at the end of the fucking NFC Championship game, and he was on the fucking podium, and tears are streaming down his face, and he's like, I told the guys, that I was super proud of them, that we might never come here again.
I was going to say that was the truest thing that Dan
what?
Campbell has ever said, that we might not even make it back here. And lo and
Super
behold.
Super fucking prophetic from the head cheerleader. Super prophetic from the head cheerleader, motivational speaker, Dan Campbell.
Man, you're cool, but you fucking delusional, man. With your takes. You know? You be having some wild takes, man. I think Man is cool. He just got some wild ass takes.
Go for it.
Fuck. All right, but unfortunately, we have reached that time. We want to thank everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for commenting. And since we have a bunch of live viewers today, make sure you like and subscribe on whatever platform you happen to be watching on. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you tomorrow at the exact same time.
Don't.
Yeah, yo, it's game time, ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports, just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken, stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a beat. We break down the game, make the info sweet. The